So this is a VOD review I'm doing for a game you guys played. This is a game we played in like Diamond 1. It's for Archie and Uzaki. I'm in this game as well, but we're playing Hell and Ammo. So there's no style or anything. So we'll just watch this game. I'll go between your two POVs and I'll just tell you guys some things that I'm noticing. I watched this like not a whole ton. This game is very fucking loud. There's others. You didn't know here. You didn't know at the start that there was a Wolverine here. He comes around, that's fine. But you see this now, so you need to be playing with the full intention that his entire job is to grab the two of you and put you out of position. So he will like feed on your bad positioning. So like you see this here, they're looking us back right now. They have tempo, so we should just drop back either to this corner or like stable. I don't know how to so C is for camera. Okay, so like we can stable either in here and like jiggle peek or like whatever, but like just hold a corner and then like either walk through or just back, like while you're seeing tempo is happening. If they're pushing us as hard back as they are right now, take this corner and then we play from here. But I'll just keep watching. Yeah, they walk us back. You're looking this way, Uzaki. You need to be watching the front. Your job as the tank, or main tank specifically, off tank not so much, but main tank, like specifically, you need to be watching this front. You cannot be turning around and shooting him because you're opening them up to walk up now. You see how we have nothing here, so this is all their space now, and they can all move freely onto us and around. But if you're standing here, right? I didn't mean to do that one. What the fuck? Yeah, if you're standing here preventing them, like they can't all just free walk, especially the supports and even this mag. Like they can't just walk past you for free because you still have a lot of threat potential. And like you can oppose a lot of damage, but you don't need to be turning around and shooting this as well. You've got your whole team here. You know they're still alive. To shoot there, you should be trying to push them back. And like be the wall that they can't walk past, because you turn around and shoot them, and now they can dive through and kill all the DPS. That the DPS's job is to kill him once he's punished. Like there, especially that you see him demecking. You don't need to be kill hungry. I didn't really see much of that fight from Archie's PV. Yeah, nice, that was good. You were standing in the open. This is over peaking like crazy. You should have dropped back to this corner immediately. There's a corner here. Yeah, here. You should have dropped back to here and been shooting from there. Like walk back or shooting and then fight from there. And then you can either cross if it's safe or walk back out the other way. You need to be like always standing like 1 to 2 seconds from cover. Though if you're just standing and walking in the open all the time, you are making a mistake. Use the environment as much as possible to protect yourself and as cover, because like that's where you fight from. You know, if you peek the corner, peek whatever, and then back up. Your whole team's dead, so I don't know what happened or what we're here, but like just start walking back. If you can see the team starring and you are reasonably still able to alive, like just walk back to spawn so we can reset, because otherwise then, you know, you're on a 10-second countdown now that we're waiting for you to come back so we can walk again, because we're missing one of our tanks, our front line. Again, over peeking, you just walk straight out. That's bad. Stay in here. Don't ever pay attention to where your tanks are. Your tanks are your front wall. You cannot like walk past your front line because you'll just explode like you just did there. wait for your tank to walk out and touch. You stay in here, keep shooting, contest, and then if it's like if you can push him out or like the fight is mixing enough that you can start peeking out, then you go out. Don't just like walk out like blindly. Wait for a tank to take pressure. You have 200 health, they have 600 health, and they're the main focus on this support as well. Yeah, we've lost this fight. You know, I'd be saving your squids, put them down, and then like back the fuck out. But you guys are staying here after we've already lost the fight. You guys are all gonna die here, I think, because you guys didn't just walk out. They've already capped point. One, this is on auto now. Like when you cap points, they walk for a little bit on their own. So like there is no value in staying here. You can't contest any further. Their spawn now has moved up. It is time for you guys to back up, but way before this. The second you see that cab go off, like that is your very last indication to get the fuck out and start walking back. I think you guys are gonna lose a couple of days here, yeah. And then now that has started, you guys have won, staggered like crazy. I'm already respawned. I died on the point, and now I've already respawned, but I'm waiting now for you guys all to fresh respawn and walk again. And they've got all the tempo now, all the momentum. They can walk up, take as much space as they want, set up however they want. So now, as you see, I gotta wait. They're 3 on carding. Like, they're playing this really well. 3 on card. They've got a tank that's walked up to take the space to hold me back from being able to walk freely. They're all setting up in position, so divers. You can see Silex over here looking. So nice, good setup. Set up a position. You should be like constantly thinking that she is looking for, same with Wolverine, that like they are looking for a dive. So be prepared always. Like don't forget what characters you're versing. Constantly think about the challenges they have. It's nice. I can't see your ult. Your ult. You want to use your ult in combo with something like 99% of the time, because like they can walk out of it if it's not contested, but it stops them from using their movement abilities, and it does fuck tons of damage if it's in combo with a damaged team up. So like put when the rocker is there, you probably could have seen a spot up, but you know, if thing also they're all stunned and they can't move, that's another good one. Just whatever like can guarantee you know, like that is a bad ult. If you know that she's got cloak, she is going to do that 99% of the time. A good spot you can use it is at the end of it of the cloak ult. You can see she does like a little animation, but like I wouldn't go for that unless if like you feel confident you can hit it, because it's tight timing. But it stops her from using her fade afterwards, which I'm pretty sure is like very good, because that's what a lot of good cloak players do, is they'll ult in cloak form so they can fade when it's done. You're playing a lot of main right now. They're not diving like insane. You can contest some off angles, especially in Namor. If you get those squids behind in like a good position, like if you were ever on like an off flank, or even in this room is an okay place to flank, when you can see your team has got positive momentum, you can take like an off angle in that quick downtime between you guys, like walking over them, and get on an off angle to put your squids down to shoot their backline. And it's really good if you can get the squids in the backline and like hit a shot or two on the support, like it'll kill. If you do that, the animation cancel as well. Okay, do you have squids? No, you do. I wouldn't even be stressing that you're missing shots right now. Like, I think the problem is that you are taking the shots in this position. You could like throw the squid down and just wait for this right click, because this right click's really easy to hit. So like don't spam the shots. So you could put the squid in a better position as well. If you put the squid like up here to shoot her, it makes her have to choose, and it's not just on the floor that like people can fucking just walk past and walk over and shoot easily. Put it up there, make it multiple spots you're shooting. you know, in that downtime, you're likely going to come back to fucking one to her. Um, the thing can be difficult to hit, so don't feel bad. You get more value from them by putting your squids properly than just fucking hitting every shot. If you get what I mean, like you get more value. Sorry, from trying to do that than forcing your shots. Again, setup here. This is downtime, right? So this is our neutral. There is nothing happening right now. Uzaki's setting up whatever the fuck he's doing, setting up a good position. You are just standing here. This is like the best time for you to be setting up. I'd be going on the left there, going somewhere easily that you can poke and see the fire, see what's happening. Like standing on point here doesn't get you any value. You can always be setting up more. And like again, if you're set up, you don't have to walk to the backline. You can just wait to throw the squids on the backline and shoot. Let's watch them set up you. I don't like. There's not much I can say about Penny gameplay. You'll probably be a better Penny than me, no more Penny than me, because I don't play Penny. But like some of the stuff that I'm saying for Archie will probably apply to you too. Just understanding, you know, your positioning and setting up and downtime and blah 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 blah. They're not. They're playing. Yeah, they're playing a good competition. Penny's fine. Yeah. I would say actually. They have double poke. We don't have a shield tank right now. I'm pretty sure I asked for it, but having no shield tank here means that we are gonna get fucking fried. But it works if we play it right. It works, but we lose. So I'm not sure if we play it right. That was nice kill. Good shots. I am ready to put on a show. What was that? Oh no, we didn't double. What was that? Alright, drop back into the thing. Ooh, okay. Oh fuck no! A big part of Penny is hitting that web. To get that's just keep in mind that web is pretty important in like skill jab. Hit that shit and like that's a big stun. That's a big stun that you can block entirely on your own. That you should like practice getting good at. If you like playing Penny, practice getting good at stunning those or like whatever. Because like that stun logic applies to every character that has a stun. Like hitting you with stuns on characters that have them is very big. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at in terms of her abilities, bro. I don't know what she does. Wait, okay, you guys are in the back end here. Yeah, we should have jumped off. This is what I was considering. I remember this game. I was saying that I felt like we were gonna die. Honestly, we should have just jumped off the map. Because again, we're staggering, giving them fuck under momentum, especially on this third map. This third point is so long for the defense. Oh god, yeah, this is a big stagger, my man. I'm already respawned by the time you're dead. Look how much space they've got. Should have been thinking about just jumping off and resetting with the team.
Ready for another ghost fighter? I'm counting on you, friends.
We still have no shield, so this needs to be your internal thinking, right? Like you should be thinking about like what am I versing? What tanks do we have? What DPS do we have? What do we have against what do they have? They've got double poke, they've got double shield, and they've got two very heavy support ults. We've got Rocket Loki, terrible supports in terms of like support ult, and there's fuck all burst healing. we've only really got Loki lamps, and that can be very, very easily baited, especially from this rank. They just use that shit willy nilly. So we've already got double support diff in terms of healing output. We've got a, a I wouldn't say a worse DPS lineup, but they have more damage, which will equate to us having 2 brawl tanks as well. No shield capability, no sustainability. So they have all, especially on this map, it's very long sidelines. Like, yes, you can deny an area and penny, but nothing that isn't an important choke. Like, it's no value really, especially on this 3rd point. The other 2 points, yes, a little bit more, but at this point, no. We should have already switched it up. But you've got ult, so that's okay. I'm not being harsh or anything. I'm trying to be very nice. I'm not calling you guys bad or anything. I'm just trying to help.
Judge, jury.
You guys are very good. You guys are very mechanically skilled. I'm very impressed with your guys' mechanics. It's just the game's knowledge, you know, which like you can only learn over time. It's a good ult, deny it all while the Luna ult's going off, so that when it ends, you get everyone massive. Very, very good. This is exactly how you should be popping that ult. You don't really get any value from it because I don't know. For some reason, I didn't fucking kill them. Was it because the nest isn't now? I actually don't know why. Isn't the map? I'm not sure, but this is good area set up. That's nice. Set this off, cut this all off. This is good space to own. Very nice setup. I don't know if people go through there, but I'm gonna say that you do. You're on like the lower map. You can be on the height or any other angle. If we're just all standing on the lane, I know I'm doing it a little bit more, but like I don't. Name was more flexible in that side of the character. Oh, inside of the team up. You could be up top still on another angle. You could walk through the side here to shoot the backline. You're just walking back and standing in main a lot, you're not going to really find yourself a lot of picks like this. You need to find isolated targets that aren't in LOS of the supports the whole time. If you're going to just sit here and shoot DPS and stuff, you haven't really shot the supports like at all. You need to be thinking about that. Throw your squids in the back. You didn't need to touch there. You have a strange there, you shouldn't have dropped. You should have been throwing your squids out, like in the back and shooting them from up top. Don't drop in and stay in main. You see the poke there? That should be your main focus. She was nice, good on. Nice. Okay, that works. You did that and you didn't think about an exit. This one's more specifically considering you play DD and stuff. This should be already twirling in your brain. When you pop this ult, you weren't thinking like, what is this going? What is going to happen if I do this? What is this doing? Like, how am I going to secure these kills? Where am I going to leave from? How do I keep myself alive? You pop this ult, you knew that you should know that Cloak can will be anticipating a fade. Should know she's gonna freeze you if you like play too aggro. Should be looking for these abilities to be out first before doing this. You know, you could have shot her on the left, gotten the fade out, thrown the squids preemptively, and then put it down when they're in this position, so that like she can't fade out of it or prepare or anything. But you get that kill, nice, right? Even like in this situation, doing exactly what you did. Like you've seen that she faded. Like you didn't really look to check if she got into it, hit by it. You should have been walking up this way after when you left. Like you should have been using cover. You should have jumped down and started like preemptively walking towards your next cover. Like always jump from cover to cover, never stand in the open.
0, 2,
If any of that makes sense. Yeah, we're on Punisher here. See some different gameplay. Okay, so yeah, we played Bucky Punisher here. a good thing about this combo is, one, we have a lot of damage output. Two, we have a lot of defense. We have a lot of three, we have a lot of utility. Between us two, you should be okay. Don't turret. Never turret. Maybe that spot's good. I'll give you that one. No. I'll give you that one, because if your intention was to break the mine and that's what you were doing it for, good, because you've got the splash and it does the splash damage and you could probably shoot it from a safer angle. That's good. Mostly you want to use the turret as a defensive tool to block things. It's not as good as just like being in your neutral form. You want to make sure they know that you're using your shotgun, because like a lot of the fear factor of Punisher is you can't get close to him because of his shotgun. If you're not using it enough, you lose. Like, they don't fear you as much, so they're more willing to get closer to you. And two, you're not using like the best part of this build. So you should be like kind of in a mid-range, not so much a longer range character, but like more mid-range. Kind of where I play on Punisher. It's very similar. We should be like kind of hand in hand in our neutral. You should be shotgunning anything that I'm close brawling. You should have your shotgun out, fucking shooting that shit with me. If I hook someone, switch immediately to your shotgun and shotgun them in the fucking face. Because I'm gonna hook and punch them into like around a corner or something. Like, yeah. Wolverine grabs me, you should pull out your shotgun and you should protect me there. Because as our duo between us, you keep your other one alive. Like, that's kind of your fucking like with this duo. Same with Helen Amel. Like when we're playing like a character like this, if we're not playing like Double Dive, well, I mean even if we're playing Double Dive, we work with me. You know what I mean? If you pull your shotgun out and you shoot him and you keep him off me, we can fucking deal with him together. If I get a hook on anyone here, yeah, see that? Oh, you got froze. Okay, that's no, you pulled your shotgun. Yeah, that's fine. I fucked her up. Nice, you got your shotgun out. Be flexible between them, because they slowly reload ammo between them. Nice, good fucking shots. Good shit. Nice, that's a good spot. Alright, take this cross. Just jiggle peek it, like, yeah. You don't hard commit for anything. Shoot the supports more than shoot the tank. You see Hawkeye, back the fuck up, back up. You need to respect the threat. You see that shit, get the fuck off that angle. And do not re-peek it. Like there's a rule for hit skins, for poke, or for everything, but mostly for this situation I'm describing. Like, if you have been hard contested, do not re-peek that same angle. You can stand here and see if he drops this, but he is going to be constantly aware that you are now up here. You have lost that element of your position, and he can even come, if this is in a high rank, he could come to, say, if he's playing with the other DPS, to come up here, which is a Psylocke, which you would lose, to come up here and kill you. You have lost this position now that he has seen you, so get off it and like rotate for a new position. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. I'm still recording you. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I mean, this is fucking Diamond, so I'm not surprised. But he's forgotten about you. But in a high rank, or don't. No, this is bad. Because now when this breaks, you have a very clean animation here. You get fucked up, so you catch a fucking shot and you're at 70 health. If that was any higher, you would have exploded. Don't use your turret like that. That's bad. Pull your shotgun out straight away, get a fucking face. If you have a shotgun out, you can push on, but not with your gun. He has too much press damage. Yes, this is good. Like, double, honestly, in this, like, Punisher has a lot of threat. But this guy, you need to be looking for this guy. Because this guy This guy can fuck you up.
Executioner!
If any good man, hold that shit straight on your fucking head. Let's get nice, good shots. Good, the shotgun's out. Yeah. I mean, you guys just got out damaged there. I don't know. Do they have a better support ult? Is that what happens? Yours goes away. You should be thinking like, how long does support ults go for, and what do we have? And is ours going to disappear first? It's kind of hard like in the fight, but like pay attention for which one of yours goes first, because that's the one that'll last longer. They've still got their cloaky, and you guys are still in an aggressive position. That is why we died the most. If ours ended and we were in a safer spot, say, play a free camp, no, free camp. If that ended, let's have a look at this, and we were further back, it would be okay, because I think we were up. Engagement. Say pop Luna first, and then we cloak. So we know we're currently winning this. But they still hung their queen, and we don't have a rocket. They cloaked, we have lost the support engagement. You are still standing here in the open. Your cloak has ended very much before this, but you guys are still in a very aggressive position. If you had been back here, right, and waited for this and kited this, we could have walked afterwards, but we were too aggressive and standing in there. Or I am as well, but I'm just working with, well, I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't remember really. I'm just kind of killing things. Let's go with it. Yeah, when that ended, we were up 2 picks. We had got Hawkeye, and he was dead, and we won that engagement. We got 2 picks, and we got both support ults out, right? And we still had a rocket on the come up. So if we had played this slow and staged this much slower as a slower engagement, we could have built our rocket ult and then walked over them when they popped an ult in defense. Because remember, on offense and defense, defense has the ult to defend your ults. They are not the engagers. You are the engagers. So if we had played this slow, right, and waited for our rocket ult, this guy shouldn't. If he does, that is bad for their team. This guy has to wait for us to make the aggressive play after this, because like if we had waited, if we play slow, we build the ult, then he will ult. He won't ult until we make the aggressive play. If he ults, we just kite, and we continue to kite, and we wait it down, and then we have an even bigger push because we are the offending team. If that makes sense.
Those guys are about I re-upped. I re-upped.
Okay, still over peeking against Hawkeye. Dude, you have the fucking fucking dome. Start respecting him. He will one shot you. Any good Hawkeye would like massive advantage of that. Okay, that's fine. You can push her off. Don't you're kind of dropping main again. You know, Hawkeye's there. I would be walking and holding this. You can contest so much space on your own with your raw damage if you just play your angles right and you're covering it. I wouldn't be getting close here with the shotgun. They have a Hawkeye, a Wolverine, a Mag. There's no close range fight here. You know, it's not like it's a Venom or whatever that you can shoot freely into. They will win the close range engagement against you. I stay on that top left. You can contest that side look. Just stay up here freely. Use this to peek for healing, and then like you can shoot down on the cross if they're hard contesting you. Then drop. But like that's a different situation than the one you played. You've kind of played through there. Yeah, that's why you died. Let's put some uzaki because he's off. Yeah. need to use your E more. Oh, you should have been using your E. I'm sorry. Not. I'm the boss. Okay. I can't say anything at all. You should have been using your E. Makes sure you're cycling them a little bit, because one your bubble and your E, because one is damage reduction and the other one is reduction. So it's like how you prolong your longevity. Don't use the swords, especially in like engagement. The swords on tank pool are mostly for movement and for backing out. Don't use it to kill, because it's really bad. You're playing a DPS pool. They have different game theory ideology. DPS pool, you want to be poking with the pistols and using the swords as a movement ability to take different angles and back out and push up. Okay, thing.
Got your back. Shoot. Go on, try it.
Thing is a fucking old battery, so make sure you're using your cover as much as possible. I'm gonna shoot anything. If you stand in the open feeding, that's a bit of a feed. You need to walk back and reset. You staggered again. We've had very disjointed team fights. Like, you notice everyone's already walking up again. I mean, they're not paying attention at all to where anyone is. Okay, the Hawkeye's dead finally. That's Psylocke. Is still on the left. She's been left now. Unmarked. He gets 2 picks, that's fine. Jesus, did he get both support? That's wild. Oh, Earthbound. Oh, I didn't. Nah, that was good work. We dumped a lot of ults here. We definitely didn't need all of that. But, I mean, as long as we win the fucking team fight in this situation. But you want to be conserving as many ults as possible for as many engagements as possible. You should be standing in this doorway or marking the other side. One or the other. In this neutral, you were up here and you walked away. If you are marking here, tell me to mark the other side, because I can mark one person on. The other DPS can either be on my side or your side. Don't just stand on the point there looking freely. I think you're kind of looking at this other side, Archie. Yeah, you're on the other side, so that's good. We both deal with that. You should have been standing here then, because if Archie's watching that side, you should have been standing here and making sure that they couldn't even walk through. In this game, body blocking is a very important tool. You learn to body block and cover with your teammates, especially on like Thing and Venom and stuff, because they have massive bodies. You stand in this door and make sure none of them walk through. You can either be on this door or this door. Either one. Staying in here, body blocking, fucking jiggle peeking, making sure you are known and you are feared, and that they cannot walk through because you are the fucking wall. Dropping back here and walking, especially because we already got through in card as well, there's literally no point. You drop back and get that position, let them walk in. But it's fine, they don't even touch. But if this was a higher ranked lobby, that's what would have happened. Psylocke would have touched and then they'd have Hawkeye ult, and it'd be a different situation because we don't even have any ults at all. So a high ranked lobby, we probably lost that fight. They're in the back right out here now. Good, nice staggers. No point walking back. Stay up front. Stay up as the wall. Tell your team to stay on the point. You don't stay on the point. You are holding space. They're down to support. You know that they're down to support. They have way less ability to hold space while down to support. You can decide where to sit and where the tempo starts from. I would be down here chilling, holding this corner, but being aware that your team, you know, starts through the car and they're still there. You can even hold this side over here with the height, with whatever the fuck you want. You can decide where you want to stand. There's no point in sitting in the car right now. Even the mag needs to be up way more. Look at what I'm fucking playing free. Magic is over there setting up. We've got so much attention drawn on us. They're still giving us all this space. This is still all our space, and we're not holding it for some reason. If there was any novel, they'd all just have funneled straight through it and taken all that space and held from a better position. That's good picks. Wrong target there. That's the Wolverine, man. That guy will fuck you up. Should have been going on that cloak way earlier. Let me see how you engage this fight, actually. Okay, so you're looking for a dive. You see I'm there. Ooh, okay. That's an interesting drop. You should be scouting and looking for the supports, not dropping into an engaged position and like making a decision up on the spot. You should plan where you're going, where you're fighting, and that's why he just grabbed you and put you in a bad position. You should be planning and thinking about like what you're doing before you go into it. You see I'm up there. Talk to me if you want to play like that. Talk to me, tell me what I'm looking for, tell me what you're looking for. Tell me, you know, like if you're up there, you could say like, or I could say like if we're together, right? You could have jumped up here and up here, or like dashed or whatever. I don't know, whatever you do, just like play this, like look for what you're doing and where you're leaving from. Don't just jump on them and then like not know what you're doing and walk back through main. Go for your kill. If you don't get your kill, leave, because you've done your ability cycle. Like you need to understand that different characters have different windows of opportunity and windows of like damage. Magic, if you don't get your kill, there's no point in you staying. That's right. So leave. Plan your leave. You walk back through main. Interesting. Just stop fighting him completely. Go straight for the cloak. Change target. No. Okay. You know. Go for the cloak. Support. Target priority. In now that you've been fighting this wolf, he's got the alpha male that he's got a 1v1 you now, so he will be focusing you now even more so because you chose to fight him. If you had ignored him and gone straight for the cloak, he probably wouldn't be fighting you there. Bad target priority again. You should be setting up for a big dive. One effective dive is way better than like 30 small dives where you just end up diving the tank and fighting the DPS for them to just get out and live again. Like the DPS and tanks have the ability to prolong their life and stay alive while their supports heal them. If you kill the support, they like there goes their sustainability. You know, supports are the main factor of the game. If you take them out, they stop healing, they stop living. One big dive, you know, stand up here on this spot, like during your downtime. You could be standing, like during the downtime up to this fight, you could be standing up here, going through there, stood anywhere to wait for their dive. Yeah, so like if you're standing up here or anything, I've done my fight. So we can do a thing called trading, right? When we're playing dive DPS, is that when I was leaving there, right? If you had traded in, I probably could have moved because we're trading in the pressure, and you have a full health, and you can go back in for the dive. Even if I die here, it doesn't matter about keeping me alive. It's more that you could have traded back in and then gotten picks that are more free because I baited all their cooldowns and shit. Although I committed for like that, it's in an ideal situation, you know, I would go in, force cooldowns, and then back out, and then you trade in. That's not always what is good, but that is something that we can do. And then, like, is very situation dependent. So we lose this game. No portal, no one portaled. Well, that is GG. I might watch that fight back from Uzaki's PvP. I just want to see what's going on. And give you. I feel like everyone's on the RP. Yes, so keep using the rocket. Probably very far. Keep very aggro. Don't use the jump like that. Save the jumps for massive distances that you have to cross. Like, don't use it so much for the damage reduction. You can and you should in certain situations, but in a situation like this where people are spread and you have a lot of distance to cover to chase your kills, try and preserve it as much as possible for one, disengaging, and two, for crossing a gap for cover or to dive for the kill if they're getting away from you. You should be standing up here. You're standing on the point. This is bad positioning. You should be standing up here or anywhere here where you can threaten space. Standing a car and then in the walk to you lets them get into a brawl and a very mixed environment that isn't going to be guaranteed with a lot of points. You should be looking for it on the supports, especially that you know Klug has it. She doesn't. If you hit it, she can't pop the ult, obviously, because she gets stunned. So, if you're standing up here, right? Do you have ult currently? You have ult currently. So this is a big opportunity for you to look for a kill. You've seen that I'm here. How long am I in there? Because honestly, you could have been challenging with me. I'm taking a lot of attention here. If you had jumped in, you could have altered, you could have like brought the fight to here, not to point, so that they couldn't have easily have contested. They would have had to choose to continue this fight here or to walk to point. So by letting them walk up, they get to choose where they fight, and obviously they're going to choose the fucking point. But they get my pick here as well. Even if I die, he's about to go in, right? Ult, and then that's fucking massive. Oh, I die with ult. We have cloak ult. We have so many options here, but we got rid of them there because we took the fight like this and we gave them all this advantage. They had the ability to choose the fight exactly how they wanted. Even here, you see both supports, straight away turn around, fucking ult those motherfuckers. Like, don't ult on this point, especially because like if they're standing there, I don't think it hits them. But yeah, just if you were standing there, this fight could be different. We could have chose this fight how we wanted. Instead, we lost. Mag gets a shit ult. We don't get cloak ult. I don't get to ult, and then your ult doesn't get any value, and we don't get switch for portal, and then yeah, the fight is over. Okay. Oh no, though, you guys know very well. Very nice, very good mechanics, very good switching. A lot of different picks here from both of you guys. So good job being proactive in your switching. Maybe take some notes if you're gonna watch this and actually learn anything from it. Yeah, good shit.